Now, next prerequisite I'm going to talk about is a hyper twist. A hyper twist is something that I see a lot of people have a whole lot of trouble with, because the most common mistake that happens, people do a regular butterfly twist and then just think, oh, I'll just whale my right leg around into the ground. Now, it works, but you're also coming down on the whole left side of your right ankle with about 200 pounds of force, and that's not good. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants 200 pounds of force on their right ankle. It's just a bad idea. So, a hyper twist is self-explanatory. Make the twist hyperactive. Over-rotate, and then just let your right leg catch you on your way out. Demonstration. Very easy. You'll notice that the landing wasn't forced per se. Instead, I just held my arms in until the rotation was complete and tapped out of it. Coffee. One of the other big problems that I see people have with hyper twists is that when they come through the setup, they get to right here, they're thinking about it. They're thinking, oh, I have to land on my right leg, right? So when I complete the twist, my right leg should be close to the ground. So what they'll end up doing is coming here and get their leg up about this high and then twist. Now, it is technically a hyper twist, but it's ugly as fuck. Nobody likes it. Just die. Stop it. You're like this in the air. You've got to get full range of motion, full leg sweep. That's where you get all of your height from, all of your lift, and it'll make your hyper twist come around real nice and smooth. I guess I gotta do the big shit now. Fuck. Okay. Double butterfly twist. No, fuck. Good double butterfly twist. Hyper hooks. Hyper hooks are the most pivotal prerequisite to a double butterfly twist that you can possibly have. Here's why. On a hyper hook, as you come around for the hyper twist, spinning, 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 about right here, you want to have your leg fully chambered and high enough that you can extend the hook out over your head. Now, if you're landing your hyper twist with your leg up here, chambered completely, you can easily throw another rotation in there. People don't think that you can, but it's cakework. If you're chambering for a kick, it's pretty much the easiest thing in the world to just turn that kick into an extra rotation, if you know what you're doing. Before you even want to try this, you need a clean, high, consistent hyper hook. Now, when I say clean and high, I mean your hook should be fully extended, hitting the target before your right leg touches the ground. This is not that easy. The most important thing that you can do during a hyper hook is keep your chest up. Because otherwise you're going to end up landing here with your chest down, and your hook's going to come out like this. You're going to do this. This is not a kick. This doesn't hurt anybody. This is bullshit. Nobody likes it. He's a high hit. High hook. Let's do another. Hyper hooks. Boom. If you don't have a hyper hook, don't do a double butterfly twist. If you have a hyper hook and it's low, ugly, and your hips are not pivoted around, don't do a double butterfly twist. If you just learned how to do a regular butterfly twist, don't do a double butterfly twist. It's just dumb. But if you have all of your prerequisites, if your butterfly twists are high, consistent, with good form, then you might be able to think about it. Now, in a double twist, I've been told this by many people, most notably Hans of Loop Pigs, told me that when he learned how to double butterfly twist, he was going for a regular hyper twist, and then when it came time for that leg to come out, he just went, boom, jerked it over. You know, this works, you know. but you have to have a mad high hyper twist. There's no way you're going to get that extra rotation in there unless your hyper twist is crazy high. That's why I suggest doing hyper hooks beforehand, because it's going to get you a nice, high, well-formed, consistent hyper twist. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Right? Good, whatever. Let's do double twists. This will be fun. Oh shit! I didn't mean to over-rotate. Double twists are really hard. I feel like you will know when you're ready to do a double twist. You're not just going to walk into the gym and try it and then land it. It's not going to happen. A lot of very important keys that come into a well-executed double twist. Most important, as I've said before, weight shift, range of motion. All of this working together give you the height, speed, accuracy that you need to land that double, as well as a well-formed wrap. Now, one of the most common mistakes that people make with a double twist is that they'll complete the rotation. They've got the rotation now, no problem. But as they're coming around at the end of the double twist, they're anticipating the landing. They're thinking, oh crap, here comes the ground. I better get ready. Open up. They release their wrap, and they end up landing kind of like this. Or like this. Or like this. None of these things are what you want. What you want is to, when you're coming out of your double twist, be landing with your arms at your chest. If your arms are at your chest, you know you're doing something right. Because you're not anticipating the landing, you're not going to be using your hands to save yourself if you fall, and you're going to be maintaining the full rotation of your rep all the way throughout the move. This concludes the V-twist tutorial, I guess.